what's up, and welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see from the title, today's video is about to be about friendships, growing pains. Is it because we're older? Is it because it's life? It's just about to be about some of everything when it comes to these friendships, especially with grown folks. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So I know I'm not the only one that watches HBO's Insecure starring Issa. Obviously this opened up a lot of discussion that we all probably should have having, that's not a word, yeah. Obviously this season opened up a lot more conversation when it came to adult friendships, and sometimes if things just aren't working out. Between the two characters, Issa and Molly, it was kind of a team Issa, team Molly, back and forth on Twitter and all types of social media all season long. This was a season that I needed to see, that I didn't even know I needed to see until I was in the middle of it. If you would have told me that I would have been this into that storyline from the jump, well, honestly, I actually feel like I would have been like, yeah, let me watch that. Honestly, I felt like the majority of Insecure's audience could relate. Everyone had been through this type of situation at least once in their life. I shout out to Issa Rae for this particular season, because I feel like most shows do show the buildup and downfall of romantic relationships, but we hardly really get to see it with friendships, just pure platonic friendships. And this was an important season and important conversation that needed to be had. So when it comes to a situation like this, I think one of the main reasons why friendships go awry is because of lack of communication. Sometimes people aren't verbalizing how they're feeling, and one person's thinking one thing and the other person's thinking another. I think one person may even be holding on to some type of grudge and they haven't even let the other person know. And so the other person thinks everything is fine, and the person upset feels like the world is crumbling around them. So I feel like a big issue when it comes to growing pains in adult relationships is just a lack of communication. Regardless of whose fault it is, I think it is important to state that things like this is very normal, especially in this age range that I'm sitting right now, where it's your 20s. You know, everyone's just trying to figure out their lives. People are starting relationships, starting families, starting new positions, moving to different cities, and it's just a lot going on at one time. It's hard to maintain a relationship, especially if it's a high maintenance relationship, when you have so much going on. It can be a very hurtful time, but I think what's important is to realize that that person isn't necessarily intentionally hurting you. I think you really have to get with people and surround yourself with people that are like-minded as you. Not saying someone that's going to agree with every single thing you say, but for someone that's looking for the same things that you're looking for. I think what people really have a hard time doing is addressing whether this is a good friendship or it may be lacking in some areas that you may need from it. Honestly, y'all, it's okay to step away from friendships, relationships, whatever the case may be. If that situation seems to be more toxic than it is beneficial, then I think it's fair to say it's time to walk away. What I will say is, just because you have to walk away from a friendship doesn't mean it has to end badly. I do not believe in burning bridges. I like to try and remain cordial at all times, because I feel like it takes entirely too much energy to burn a bridge, be petty, you know, talk bad about someone. Like, I'm just not that person. And plus, you never know where this friendship could end up a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. So never say never. Never try to make this person out to seem like a bad person or anything like that. Just accept that maybe right now we're just not meant to be as close. Sometimes people are put in your lives for seasons, and sometimes people are put in your lives for whole lifetimes. I do believe that sometimes you just get to experience people. They aren't meant to be your long-term friend. This is a certain point in your life that you're at, and this is who you're sharing that experience with, and that just really may be all it is. But I feel like you should live in the moment. You should enjoy the friendship. You should take it for what it's worth. And I feel like if it doesn't work out, it's okay. It doesn't mean that anyone did anything wrong. Sometimes people truly just grow apart. I think sometimes when it's an abrupt stop in a friendship, people seem to wonder, well, is it my fault? Should I have done something differently? You know, will we come back from this? Sometimes these are friendships that started in childhood, and you're wondering, like, is this person really not going to be in my life anymore? But I feel like when you're open and you're honest and you communicate, and again, you don't end on bad terms, I feel like anything is capable of coming back from that. Okay, guys, that wraps up this video. If you have any thoughts, comments, or concerns, make sure you leave them below in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure to share with your friends. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.